So now let's talk about the Ultra. Balrog's Ultra is also very good as his super because it can also go through fireballs. So you can see right there, 474 points of damage, and I was pretty far away. If you're closer, such as up here, well, yeah, throw a fireball. If you had really good reactions, then that would get you, a little bit of extra damage. The Ultra is also really good after the headbutt. Like, for example, if you're sitting right here, and then Ryu tries to throw a fireball, then you can Ultra right after. So 424 points of damage. It's not as much as it was before, but it's still pretty solid for getting one hit off of the headbutt. New Balrog players sometimes have trouble connecting the Ultra after the headbutt. The proper way to do it is to be holding down back. This is what a lot of new players don't understand. With Balrog, you're usually holding down back in almost every situation. So to do the Ultra after the headbutt, you want to go from down back and do the headbutt by, instead of going from down back to up and then going to back, you want to go from down back to up back, continue to hold the charge, and then do the Ultra after the headbutt. So you're going from down back to up back, back to down back, and then doing the motion for the super. Also, a lot of Balrog players don't really know how to juggle. Well, a lot of new Balrog players don't know how to juggle with the Ultra. So the proper way to do it for most characters is you want to hold, it doesn't matter whether you do the Ultra with punches or kicks, but the first hit you want to be kicks, and then you release the kick button, and then hold kicks again. So I'm holding it, hit kicks, release, hold, and then he juggles. But against other characters, such as Balrog and E Honda in the corner, punch, release, kick, kick, kick. Otherwise, you're going to drop them in the corner. After the headbutt, you can also do a super, and you want to hold kicks the whole time. What we also need to talk about is the difference in damage when you have your Ultra. A mistake that a lot of new Balrog players will make is not taking damage scaling into consideration when doing an Ultra in a combo. The more hits that your combo is before the Ultra, the less damage the Ultra is going to do. So, for example, if you're going to do jab, jab, short, headbutt, Ultra, it's not going to take as much as if you did jab, short, headbutt, Ultra. So you can see right there it did 305 points of damage, but let's do jab, short, headbutt, Ultra. $377. What that means is that if you were doing a long combo like this, so that only did 258 points of damage. So now let's see the damage on that combo without the Ultra. So 234 points compared to 258. So that's a difference of 24 points, which is not a whole lot for an Ultra because you're wasting your entire meter on the Ultra. Okay, so let's get into some basic combos. Balrog's easiest combo probably is jab, jab, short, headbutt. So you can see 176 points of damage. Sometimes you get one more in there. Oops. Sometimes you don't always want to do the headbutt because you don't want to knock them down, so you can also do jab, jab, short, dash, punch. But of course, you can also chain these into the EX upper, as I mentioned earlier, and get a longer combo, jab, jab, short, EX upper, jab, jab, headbutt. So a lot of new players have trouble with that combo because they don't really understand the concept of charge buffering. So what I'm doing is I'm holding down back before I start, and then I'm hitting jab, jab, short, EX upper. But instead of going from back to forward and hitting the kick buttons for the EX upper, what I'm doing is I'm holding back, pressing forward, and then going to down back again. And when I hit down back, then I hit the kick buttons. The reason that I'm doing that is because I want the charge for the headbutt. And if you have more time to charge for the headbutt, if you go from back to forward to back and then hit the kick button. So you're already charging for your headbutt. And of course, when you're doing the headbutt, you're probably charging for your ultra because, you know, sometimes you want to do the ultra afterwards if it looks like it's going to kill them. Kick, let go, kick, kick, kick. Okay, so when they're dizzy, you want to charge a level 3 focus, let it go, dash up. As soon as you dash up, you want to start holding back, and then do the standing close roundhouse, low short, EX upper, jab jab, headbutt. That's pretty much Balrog's most damaging and effective combo off of the dizzy. What makes Balrog scary is when he's really up close and applying the pressure, because at this range and when he's applying pressure, he has a lot of options. He can throw you, he can do the dash sweep, he can do the overhead, and he can use his EX meter so that he can absorb one hit if you try to uppercut or low forward or try to hit him in some way. Usually the EX dash punches will go through it. So for example, you know, in the heat of battle, I can be like doing these combos and then, you know, okay, now I'm going to mix it up with a throw him again, and then maybe this time he's going to like try to throw, at which point, you know, I super,